To be fair, play the response back in November. This had been asked about numerous times to Senator Rubio. This is how he responded to that charge about credit cards back in Florida.
The overwhelming majority of the expenses on that card that was secured under my personal credit were for political uses, and any time there was a personal expense, I paid for it. The party never did. This is an issue we dealt with back in 2010 when Charlie Crist tried to raise it.
Steve, it is amazing to see this whole thing develop. I mean, you look at those polls. Donald Trump and Ted Cruz were ahead. And this is where the super PAC is investing.
Yeah, I mean, it is extraordinary. You know, the super PAC and its defenders would say, our job is not to protect the viability of Marco Rubio running, it's to get Jeb Bush and put him in the best position to be elected. But this is going thermonuclear. I mean, this is an attack that I think goes well beyond the facts that we have about the credit card itself. The Washington Post fact checker has basically shrugged this off. Jeb Bush urged Marco Rubio to run for governor after this whole credit card question was raised. In 2012, he pushed Mitt Romney to take Marco Rubio as his running mate, despite knowing everything that we know about the credit cards. So it's just very odd that the super PAC would push this line of attack on Marco Rubio, given the enthusiasm that Jeb Bush has shown for Rubio while we've known all about these credit cards.
It's also just this question of timing. Now, if you want to take Rubio on at some point because you think you actually have a shot and you're Jeb Bush, there's time to do that. But if you look at the polling, a majority of the Republican electorate is either for Trump or for Cruz. Why not train your fire there? And obviously Bush has gone after Trump some. But the idea, if he's kind of waiting for the establishment lane to get its time in the sun, I mean, that may not even happen. There may be no establishment lane, and all he's done is hurt Rubio instead of going for the guys who are winning.